welcome to your reading, Leo. I've got tarot cards, oracle card, as well as a silver charm for more information for you and more messages. So let's see what we have for you, Leo. King of Pentacles. Look at how gorgeous this card is. Here's what I'm hearing. So I'm going to talk about singles who are dating. I'm going to talk about couples, and I'm also going to talk about career, as I always do as well. I am hearing this phrase, and the phrase is, this is for those of you that are single and dating. The phrase is, you can be the total package at the wrong address. You can be the total package at the wrong address. What I mean by that, how I'm hearing it, how I'm seeing it, how I'm feeling it, and I'm touching it, is you're dating someone, and Leo, it's like you're the total package. And you're at the wrong address because this person that you're dating, it's just not a match, okay? And you're so kind-hearted, you're so magnanimous, you're so generous, and you're staying, you're the total package, and you're staying at this wrong address, meaning you're dating this person that's not the right match. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. Please leave behind what doesn't. If that speaks to you, you know if it's you, it's time to kindly say to the person, I don't think we're a match. This is nice meeting you, but I need to move forward. So something like that, you'll know what to say. Leo is great with words, okay? Yet I'm seeing that for some of you, this has been dragging on. You've been understandably trying to rationalize some odd behaviors. I'm not saying understandably because I want you to rationalize. I'm just seeing that you were trying to give this situation enough time. And I'm seeing the expression like beige flags. Beige flag is something that a person sees as kind of quirky or odd, and it might be annoying to you, or you might even find it funny. But for another group of you, you're dating someone and this person's got a lot of beige flags. Like, I see someone eating pizza with a fork. Now, there's nothing wrong with eating pizza with a fork. I think I've eaten pizza with a fork, and I don't want to judge anyone else or judge myself. But for someone, that could be like a beige flag. You kind of like, that feels odd to me. Why are you using a fork for your pizza? Something like that. It's kind of nonsensical. You might find it cute and endearing, or it might annoy you a little, but it's definitely not a red flag. But I'm seeing some of you Leos need to be careful that you don't make a beige flag into a red flag. Like, let's take this example I saw of eating pizza with a fork. That's a beige flag. It's not a red flag, right? But if you allow it to annoy you too much, you could make it into a red flag. You could make it into a deal breaker. Whereas the word deal breaker for being single and dating is something at a much higher degree, typically, right? One person's deal breaker is not going to be another person's, right? One person may not want to date someone that smokes. Another person, that's not a deal breaker if they don't care. Either they smoke or they don't smoke, but they don't care if the other person smokes. Again, I don't judge. I'm just here to deliver my messages that I see psychically, hear psychically, touch, smell, and taste sometimes, like psychically taste something. So this King of Pentacles has been telling me all of this. For those of you in a relationship, this is you involved with someone who's very good with money, okay? And I know that's a relative term. For some of you Leos, this is you, and you're very good with money. For other Leos, this is you wanting to be more King of Pentacles. Like, you can see how ultra confident this King of Pentacles is. And again, non-gender channel. If you've watched other of my videos, you know that that's how it is. I might say King of Pentacles, but you might go by feminine energy, then think of this as Queen energy, in terms of feminine, but with the attributes of a King of Pentacles. Or if you go by they, non-gender, please take how I share, if it resonates with you, only what King of Pentacles is telling me, but make it for you, right? So that shared, this King of Pentacles, I mean, look at this stance. I've never liked this word. It's really slang. I heard it a long time ago in the United States. It's when someone's called a baller, B-A-L-L-E-R. This guy's like a baller. And it's interesting because let me go back to those of you that are single and dating. You just met this person, or you're about to, and you two might be like oil and water, and this person is coming off as very pompous. And by the way, King of Pentacles doesn't always, but I'm seeing this very specific example. And you may very well decide, hey, I need to not even go on a second date with this person. I'm not even going to give them more of a chance. So I am seeing that for some of you. For others of you, this is about you and your career. And Leo, you're really starting to get on track for what you want more financially. And I'm so happy for you. I also see someone doing what I refer to as a spending plan. I didn't make up that phrase. I heard it a long time ago from a male friend. He didn't use the word budget, he used spending plan, and I love this. And I'm seeing those two words now, spending plan. You might call it a budget because I'm seeing what's called a budget sheet. I'm seeing it online, and I see someone else watching this video and listening to it, Leo, who's writing it out. They're writing it out, like it might be a pen or pencil. I see both, so it's more than one person. Okay, so this is great. This is great. It's all good news because knowledge is power, right? And you're like getting a lot of knowledge about money, about your career, about the people that you're dating, about the relationship you're in. Oh, there's another important message. There's someone who's in a relationship, and one of you Leos, it might be more than one, and you're having an issue. Yeah, it's more than one. You're having an issue because you're sensing the person that you're dating is not wanting you to be as successful as they are with money. They don't want you to make as much money as they do. And I see that you might reach a crossroads mentally where you, and I'm not giving advice. This is just the things that I'm hearing and seeing and smelling, touching and tasting. I'm hearing that you might decide that you actually don't tell them how much money you make because of this situation, or you may choose to ask to go to a counselor together, which would even be better because then you're not feeling like you have to hide, right? So again, general reading, take what resonates with you, leave behind what doesn't. Let's get more tarot. Wow, 8 of Cups. Yeah, indeed. So in those examples I gave, and a few of them, some of you Leos are going to decide to walk away from someone. It's just not working out. For you, it's not a match, and you'll know if this speaks to you. For others of you, this is about you walking away from one way of doing something into another way. And what's interesting about this depiction is several of the cups have been pushed over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I wanted to make sure I had it accurately. I count 3. So 3 cups are pushed over by this individual. And what I'm seeing is, 3 of Cups, well, I don't want to assume. I want to share that 3 of Cups, one of the main meanings of an upright 3 of Cups tarot card is celebration. One of the many meanings, and it depends on the context of the reading, what kind of spread, etc. But this is how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that there's a part of you, Leo, that should be pausing to celebrate something, and instead you're letting those 3 of Cups be knocked over. You're knocking over the ability or potential to celebrate something. That's how I'm seeing this also for a few of you. So please take pause and celebrate some victory, no matter how big or large you judge it to be. So don't walk away from celebrating a victory. Very interesting. Others of you, you're walking into a bit of confusion. The moon is here. Yes, there's some sun way in the distance, but I'm also feeling that with this card too. So do what you need to do to get clarity, Leo, in a healthy manner. Meditation, prayer work, depending on your belief system. Walk a labyrinth and look up what that is if you're not knowing what that is. Watching videos that are healthy for you. Taking holiday, taking even a staycation, those can be great. Taking a day off, anything that you need to do that's healthy. Exercise if you don't already, that within a balance, be balanced, of course, in how much you exercise. Because I am seeing that you've been overdoing something, so that's why I just added that. Okay, let's see. We have so many messages here. Let's get tarot. Dare, take a risk and fly. Wow. So this is for those of you that are considering to walk away from something, walking away from a decision that you made, making a new decision, walking away from someone that you were dating and saying, glad that we met, we're not a match. Walk away from whatever this is for you, Leo, because it is a general reading. So you're going to take a risk, and with that, you will feel like you're flying. You'll feel relief. You may not feel relief immediately if you're one of the people that's ending a dating situation. You, depending on how secure your attachment style is, hopefully you have a secure attachment style, and that's the exact phrase for that, a secure attachment style, then you'll realize, okay, I'm fine. I don't have to be with someone, right? For others of you, you might feel a little bit like you're missing being in a dating situation. It's not the person that you're missing being in a dating situation. So take time out to yourself and rebuild and raise your self-esteem in a healthy way. Raise your healthy self-love, because that's what will counterbalance that, okay? There is no void in you. You are whole already just because you exist, okay? So for those of you that feel like you have to stretch your comfort zone in any way, it looks like you're going to feel some relief by doing that. Let's get you a silver charm, Leo, for some more messages and information. Wow. This is so wonderful. It's so many messages we're getting. Let's see what we have. Okay. My loving spirit team said that this was the charm. Oh, wow. They told me this is the charm to pick. Look, it's a horse galloping. Let me look again. You know, for those of you that are equestrians, please write in the comments. You can always feel free to write anything that you want, of course, that you want to share with the community. Yet to me, this is either a horse galloping or a horse coming to a slow trot. I'm going to read it both ways. First, I saw it as galloping, okay? And why I saw that was apparently, I'm being told it has to do with this take a risk and fly. Like walk away from something after you've made sure that you need to walk away from something in a healthy way, that it's your highest good. You've done the inner work to know if that's right, or you've gone to see a counselor, and now you'll feel like you're a horse galloping in the wind, and you feel like the wind in your hair, if you're, as a human, I mean, of course, and you just feel that, like when you see a film with a horse galloping, or if you are an equestrian, you know how that feels. For those of you that this is a horse trotting, it's this process of you taking your time and slowly deciding, is it right for me to walk away from something? Is that healthy for me? Is it in my highest good? You're slowly deciding if it is, or if you're supposed to stay in some decision that you've already agreed to or not, or if you need to go to kind of use a slow trot, like a horse is just trotting, because you need to take your time before you can extricate yourself out of a situation, such as a job that you're in, because I see a couple of you in a job that you don't like at all. I see someone who's got a boss who's a narcissist. I know that word is bandied about way too much nowadays, yet in this situation I do see someone who works for a person who's a narcissist, and you're kind of at a slow trot trying to figure out, okay, when can I get a new job? You're looking for a new job, or you're about to start looking for a new job, but you can't yet extricate yourself from this current job until you get the monies and the new opportunity and to do so. So take your time, okay, with that decision, Leo. Leo, it's always a pleasure. I love spending time with you. Take care.